So today I'm back with another volume of Tools of the Trade. So we're going to be talking about shaving and shaping with the Wahl 5-star shaver shaper. It's hypoallergenic. It gives a super close shave. You can use it with a cord or cordless. And then we're going to do a demonstration with it. So let's get into it. So the first thing we'll do is take a look at the packaging. And I bought it from Salads, and I purchased it for about $54.99, and that's without tax. And so it promises to offer bump-free shaving, and so that's what I'm expecting it to do. And so it has the famous 5-star logo prominently displayed by Wahl. And here we have unboxed the Wahl 5-star shaver shaper, and it comes with a corded adapter so that you could plug it up and charge it up, or just use it plugged in, and then a brush to clean it up with. And there's the famous hypoallergenic foil that it claims to have, and that hypoallergenic foil is one of which Wahl claims will cause less allergic reactions when used. And also because of the fineness of the foil, it'll get a close shave, but it'll be a shave of which won't cause much irritation to the skin. And here you see me displaying how it is that you have the setup where it is that the shaver, you see it there in use, and now you see the whole product there, the shaver as well as the cord attached to it. And so that can be used, as I mentioned, the product can be used with or without a cord. And so there again is a picture, a full view of the new product. So let's get into the demonstration. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting Omar's hair ready to give him a bald fade, and I'm using my Oster Light 76ers, and the blade I'm using is a 000. But as you notice, there's still some hair that's left. Now what I'm about to do is something that I don't encourage anyone else to do, but usually when I get new tools, I put them through dramatic tests. And so this is one of the tests that I'm putting the shaver shaper through to see if it'll come through in this situation. There are stubbles that's left after I used that 000 blade to bald Omar. And so I'm going back in, and I'm going to try to see if there's a noticeable contrast, a noticeable difference between the place where I use the 000 blade and the place where I'm using the shaver shaper. And just from the few seconds that I've used it, you can see the difference. You can see the difference. So now let's get in close and see that whole area where I used it is somewhat dramatically different. And so here's the finished product. Omar wanted a bald fade, and so I obliged him with it. And one thing you'll notice that's different about this bald fade is that he wanted relatively a short amount of hair on the top, and so that's what we did for him. And so it worked out well. So without a doubt, everything that I heard was absolutely true. The Wahl 5-star shaver shaper is absolutely a good product. I endorse it for every barber who's cutting hair right now, because not only is it good for what I used it for, it's not the ideal equipment to use to bald someone, but if you're in a pinch, then you absolutely could use it. And because of the foil, the way the foil is made, then you won't have any razor bumps that come up, because it's a close shave. It's a close shave, but it's not one that is conducive to having razor bumps. Because after using it on Omar like that, I noticed that when he went home and took a shower, and applied some moisture as well as some nutrient to the hair in the form of grease, that it looked pretty good. Sometimes when you shave an individual and you get too close, you can see that the skin is beginning to react to the fact that the shave was too close. But that wasn't the case with it, and so it gave it a really, really naturally precise as well as professional look. So I was happy with that. And so as I mentioned, you can either use it with a cord or cordless. And then also the foil as well as the overall makeup of the shaver shaper is very handy. It feels very nice in hand, and it's very easy to use. And not only can you use it in situations where you're trying to bald someone, but
You would absolutely be able to use it when you're shaving a client that has very, very sensitive skin. I did a video a while back about depilatory creams and using those in order to get the hair off your face. It looks like that shaper may be a nice substitute for that. So absolutely, I'm giving it a thumbs up. Wahl did a good job, and for the purposes of this video, I'm absolutely endorsing it because it's a good product.